In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to calculate retirement date in Microsoft Excel. We'll start by setting up a simple, reliable structure so the calculation is easy to manage and reuse. Open Excel and create a clear table with at least two columns, one for date of birth and one for retirement date. Keeping these side by side helps you see inputs and results at a glance and makes it easier to copy formulas for multiple people later. Next, enter the date of birth for each person. Type it as a real date Excel understands, like 3/15/1970 or 15/03/1970, depending on your regional settings. Avoid typing dates as words because text won't calculate correctly. If you already have dates, quickly scan for typos or inconsistent formats so the formula returns accurate results. Now let's build the retirement date formula based on a common rule. Retirement occurs on the last day of the month in which someone turns 60. Click in the retirement date cell for the first row and start by typing EO month. This function returns the last day of a month, a set number of months, before or after a given date, which is perfect for a last day of the month policy. With the parenthesis open, click the cell that contains the date of birth to use it as the start date, then type a comma. For the months argument, type 12/60. That tells Excel to move forward 720 months, which is exactly 60 years. Close the parenthesis and press enter. Your formula should look like EO month, date of birth cell 1260. When you're done, you should now see the retirement date appear as the final calendar day of the birth month, 60 years later. If you see a large number instead of a date, that just means the cell is formatted as general or number. Change the cell to a date format from the Home tab so it displays properly. If you're calculating this for a list, fill the formula down the retirement date column to apply it to every row. A couple of quick tips to keep things accurate. Confirm that each date of birth includes a 4-digit year to avoid century errors, and make sure there are no leading spaces or stray characters in date cells. If your organization follows this exact last day of the month at age 60 rule, the EO month approach is both precise and transparent to auditors and teammates. That's it. With a clean table, a valid date of birth, and the EO month formula using 1260 months, Excel will return the correct retirement date every time.